Welcome to Charts Today. My name's David Linton, and today's edition for Wednesday, the 5th of May, comes to you from London. And we start by looking at the dollar just gradually increasing here on the 60-minute chart. This is my weekly, my daily, and my 60-minute chart, long-term, medium-term, and short-term view with a corresponding point and figure chart. So we are pushing higher and looking a little bit like a triangle breakout here. So looking stronger on that short-term chart. The euro looking weaker, sinking lower, and breaking last week's lows. So that's significant. Against the yen, the dollar is sitting at 109.34. So again, it's rising there. And sterling, we're sitting at 138.86, just a little bit weaker against that stronger dollar, but sterling is rising against the euro, regaining some strength on cloud support on the daily chart there. Remembering, if we're above the cloud, we're bullish. If we're below the cloud, we're bearish. It's really that simple. So medium and long term bullish, and the short term chart is now looking quite bullish as well. Taking a look at Bitcoin, we're sitting at around $55,000. We're just hovering at this level. Short-term bearish, medium-term we are finding cloud support. So we are just in this range at the moment. The S&P 500 index was down 0.2% last night. The US market just struggling the last couple of weeks. April, not really a strong month, just sort of running out of steam a little bit there. And if we look at the NASDAQ, that was weaker as well, just diving away there. So quite key. The futures, we are up about 0.25% on the S&P, and the Nasdaq E-mini also up 0.25%, but in bearish territory on those short-term charts. The VIX volatility just rising to sort of near the 19 level. Well, it did touch 22 yesterday, so markets were a little bit spooked. The FTSE future is up 1% this morning, so it's looking stronger, and the DAX in Germany up 1.3%. The CAC Quarante up 0.9%. So European markets are showing quite a lot of strength this morning. Asia, mixed. We're seeing Japan down 0.6%, the Hang Seng down 0.5%, China down 0.8%. In the doldrums really the last several weeks, so struggling there. India are actually up 0.75% despite the virus situation. Interesting thing will be to see whether the cloud support will hold on that daily chart, and the Aussie market holding that 7,000 mark still. Looking at some of the soft commodities, wheat slightly up, looking still very strong with strong upside targets. Corn also looking stronger as well. Gold is sitting steady at 1775. We've been around this level now for a couple of weeks, just sitting there, crossing back through the medium-term cloud, and maybe on the long-term cloud just finding some support. So that's quite key. Silver holding the 26 level. Copper has been a really big rise, and more than doubling in the last 12 months. And if you look at US 10 yields, sitting at 1.6%, so that's quite key. German bonds, the German Bund future, actually just right on support, long-term support at the moment. This 170 level is pretty critical, so that's something to watch in the bond markets. Looking at the energy mix, it's all up this morning. Brent crude up 1%, breaking higher, just nudging the $70 mark, so looking stronger there. WTI correspondingly strong. US nat gas just hovering around the $3 mark, and if we look at coal, 76.50, looking strong there as well. Emissions just couldn't quite get above the 50 euro mark yesterday, just hitting that psychologically important level, but we've got targets all the way past there, of course. MBP up 2% this morning. It's 60 euros and 60 pence per therm, and and TTF also up strongly as well. German power up 1% at 60 euro 70, so just pushing higher all the time. We've got these upside targets. We've talked about those, of course, in our German power reports, and we talked yesterday about Nordic power and just pushing higher to new upside targets, so looking pretty strong there as well, and the same on the quarterly chart. That's it for today. Until tomorrow, happy charting. See you then.